Did you know that by most estimates, there are just as many or more indigenous people in Mexico today than there were before the Spanish colonial period? When the Anglo-Saxon and Spanish settlers first arrived in the Americas, diseases came along with them. This resulted in a massive population collapse since many indigenous people lacked immunity. Even so, very few Spaniards ever actually came to Mexico. Rather than fully repopulate with Spaniards, the Spaniards sought to transfer Spanish ways of life to the local indigenous population, recreating Spanish culture in the Americas. After these Spanish indigenous alliances, a small mixed-race population also developed. Anglo settlers, on the other hand, eliminated local indigenous populations and replaced them with Europeans, who they then assimilated into English culture. After independence, the United States continued this replacement strategy, whereas in Mexico they passed laws to end racial categories altogether. And that is when interracial marriage began to flourish in Mexico. Today, only 6 million people have any native ancestry in the United States, but in Mexico more than 90% of the population has indigenous ancestry.